Hello and welcome to Beasties Bombers. I'm Chris, aka at Detroit Beastie, and thanks for being here and happy Friday. The weekend is upon us. And I think, after a week's worth of DFS videos and connecting with a lot of you, answering questions and just playing DFS and having a blast, maybe we should sit down for a moment and be grateful and thankful for a couple things. I'm grateful for all of you, all the messages, all the comments, just very inquisitive folks. And that's how I am, very, strategic thinking in terms of what I'm doing with my stacks and my DFS stuff. So I'm grateful and thankful for all of you. And let's just get right into it. No time to waste here. I want to go right to the Los Angeles Angels. Shohei Ohtani, which is, that's silly that I even have to mention that, right? Do I even need to give the pitching matchups? Shohei Ohtani is $4,400 on FanDuel. Let me get my notes closer for everybody. DraftKings, he's $6,500. 14.28 fantasy points a game. And again, is it even worth digging into the metrics here? When Shohei Ohtani plays, you have him in your rosters. Just don't fade Shohei Ohtani. It's not a smart move. Just in case we're here, might as well go over it. J.A. Happ is pitching for the Twins tonight in Minnesota. 6.15 ERA. He's 5-5, even record here, but I'm telling you, it's not wise to fade Shohei. And again, on FanDuel, $4,400, DraftKings, $6,500. I don't care how much he is. I'm going to make room for Shohei Ohtani. Crap. Babe Ruth could be pitching to the guy. I don't really care. Get Shohei in your lineups. I think I said that enough. I think I hammered it home, didn't I? Let's go to Baltimore. Two guys in Baltimore I like this evening. They're not Baltimore Orioles, though. They're Washington Nationals. Juan Soto, $4,700 on FanDuel, $5,600 on DraftKings, 12.53 fantasy points a game. Leading up to the All-Star break and the Home Run Derby, everybody was talking about, well, maybe the Home Run Derby will wake up Soto. And I'd say he's awake. He had some coffee, and he's here. He's had a monster week, 10 days since the All-Star break. Get Juan Soto in your lineups. And let's double down here with Trey Turner. Now, when I made these, stacks this morning, or my Beasties Bombers, my five guys, I noticed there was a few repeats, from Monday or Tuesday. And I thought to myself, well, that's okay, because if you want the flavor of the week or the flavor of the day, and you always want to be different and contrarian, that's cool too. I'm not telling you how to play your DFS lineups, but if you follow the numbers and you look at matchups, you're going to come across the same collection of players here. So it's not an issue playing the same guys over and over again. If they're performing and their cost is right and their fantasy points per game are good, then let's go at it. So I've never been, insecure about, I'm talking about the same guys over and over again. If they're it, they're it. Trey Turner, stud shortstop for the Washington Nationals, as I said, in Baltimore this evening. Trey is $4,300 on FanDuel, $5,700 on DraftKings. So Soto and Trey are facing Jorge, or George with a J, Jorge. George Lopez, right-hander. His ERA is over 6, just over 6, 6.04 earned run average. He's 2-12. And you know what? Baltimore has been playing, better. I guess they're okay for fantasy purposes. Young up-and-coming team, been down and out for how long? But George Lopez just isn't it. He's kind of an innings eater. They put him out there. He's going to get hammered, smacked around, and guess what? They're going to leave him in the game because they don't want to waste another arm. So get any and all Washington Nationals you can. Most importantly, Juan Soto and Trey Turner. Let's go to Cincinnati, where Jonathan India, who's had another monster week. I think when I crunched everything, he's got 6 or 7 hits so far this week, all over the map. Home run, singles, doubles, and a 1 triple, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that. So get India in your lineups. 10.18 fantasy points a game here on FanDuel. He's $3,200. On DraftKings, he's $4,500. Going against Wade LeBlanc. Left-handed pitcher, 4.31 ERA. He's 0-2. And you hear the name Wade LeBlanc. What's the first thing you think of? When he was in Texas, vying for the closer's job. And I believe he's been on the IL, and he just recently came back. And he hasn't found his footing yet, so let's take advantage. So I don't have all the time here this morning to go over the entire Cincinnati Reds roster, but I would if you guys wanted it, guys and girls, if you wanted it, I will go over every single roster. Probably be here for 2 hours, but it is what it is. I enjoy doing it, and if you're going to read it and consume it, then I'll do whatever whatever you ask me for. So get Jonathan India in your lineups. Again, $3,200 on FanDuel, $4,500 on DraftKings. Now, here's a guy I want to mention, kind of like Chris Collinsworth. Well, here's a guy, right? Chas McCormick, playing for the Houston Texans. No, they're in Texas. He plays for the Houston Astros. Excuse me for that mistake. Chas McCormick, $2,500 on FanDuel, $2,600 on DraftKings. Now, you might say, well, Chas is in and out of the lineup. He's not a regular player. So I mentioned him last because I want everybody to be careful. Just make sure that he's confirmed in the lineup as it stands right now. I think he's tentatively scheduled to bat 6th or 7th. And if he's in the line, I want him in there. In Texas, like I said, Kobe Allard, left-handed pitcher, 4.06 ERA, 2-7. Another guy who they just leave in there to get smacked around. Maybe one of these days something will click with him, like Jorge Lopez in Baltimore. But until then, let's exploit these matchups. So that's what I have for you this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. Shohei Ohtani, Juan Soto, Trey Turner, Jonathan India, and Chas McCormick. And again, at the end of the week, it's Friday. I just want to say thank you. My first full week of videos here at Team Rise or Fall. I really want to tell you what a great collection of people this is. Go find them on Twitter. Go find the website. You can use promo code Beastie. You can get all the bells and whistles, MLB stack tools and cores and all that stuff. And then while you're there, go find us on Discord. I'm there all day, every day. It's such a good, collection of like-minded folks talking strategy from point A to point B. I mean, I've never claimed to be the smartest man in the room, but I've been playing DFS for a while. And just when if I'm always thinking closed-minded where I'm set in my ways, there's nothing left to learn, then I would leave. Then I wouldn't be learning, and I wouldn't, upping my game or leveling up here. And that's what I've done here with Team Rise or Fall. Join the Discord, join the premium website portion of it. Use promo code Beastie, as I said, and that's all I have for you. So have a great weekend. And again, I'll be here Saturday morning, afternoon. I'll be here Sunday. I'm here 7 days a week, 365 for you. If you're into DFS, I'm your guy. Go find me on Twitter at Detroit Beastie, or go find me at Team Rise or Fall. Until I talk to you again, I'll see you soon.